I'm in the back, so no one noticed. Except the slides don't.
Usually Caffeine has all the seats marked.
I think she's rather busy just trying to get this.
She was running after kids that hadn't picked up their tickets for their family members today. One parent called 3 times for extra tickets. Wait, do I have to? Oh, really? Wait, Miss Bartlett? Miss Bartlett? Who's not coming? I'm sorry? This guy? Yes. So, do I just not say his name then? Because I have to introduce the people from right to left.
Oh, yes. If he's not here, yes, not say his name.
Okay, so
Correct.
I'll just go from here to here?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want me to scratch it out for you?
Also, I need to correct something. Thank you. Can I just leave this here? No, I know. And it's like, it's all scripted, so it's it's too hot for you, so I'm definitely considering it. Yeah, I'm always thinking about it anyways, because I don't really live on my end yet, so there's only two options.
On your script. Yes, and instead we're going to put Mr. Bob Curry, first principal. Of St. Paul. Brenda's right here.
Yeah, I have one right there.
Okay, well then, back here. If she's not here yet, you could say, yeah, she's at STP Graduation first. Hi.
And that's only if she's not here, which She will be probably. So, okay, one more time just to clarify. When I say wait for my signal, after that, do I sit back down? Or do I just stand?
Whatever you feel more comfortable. It doesn't matter. Okay? If you think the signal's coming any minute, no, you know what? They're almost there, so you're going to stay standing. Okay? Oh, Brenda's here. Brenda's here. Oh, it's on. You know what?
Good morning, and welcome to St. Paul Catholic High School. Today we celebrate our 27th graduation exercises. The graduates will be entering shortly. In just a few minutes, I will be asking you to stand for the processional, the national anthem, and the opening prayer. In the meantime, could I ask you to please turn off all cell phones and pagers, and then to wait for my signal. The graduates are now entering. Please stand.
So this is a first. So despite our meticulous organization, we've had an organizational glitch. But as a Catholic community, we're going to fix this. So here's what I need everybody to do, if you're parents or guests. If everybody could move to the left at all, if there's any seats in the row, if everybody could move over just to the left to any open seats. And then the last 2 rows behind the graduates, if you could find those empty seats, we might be able to solve this. If you're on the right, you got to move to the right. Sorry. And if there's an empty seat, if you could raise your hand, we will get through this. Yeah. Okay. Ms. Boutel will make sure the graduates come up in the proper order when we're ready for that as well, so please don't worry. There are people with hands up indicating there are empty seats, so if we can find those parents, if parents can find those empty seats, then that would be great. All captured on Google. All captured.
You know, I could say it's a good thing we're not televised, but in fact, we are being televised for a parent who can't be here today because she's in hospital. So this will be sort of the extra entertainment value. So, Mom in the hospital, I hope you're enjoying this. Oh, if you haven't switched the channel already, yeah. Oh, things seem to be working out back there. There's another row that's freed up at the back, I think. St. Paul graduates are nothing if not adaptable. Okay, I think we're ready to go, actually. Everybody has a seat? Well, we're going to start anyway, because we can't be here forever.
Bill's going to bring some chairs. Mr. Martin is going to be bringing some extra chairs for, and we'll place those in the aisles. But for now, if we can make sure all the graduates have a seat, right on the inside or outside of that, of the procession, then we can at least go ahead and begin, and then we'll have some chairs for the extra standers. There are some seats up at the front left, your left, and at the front right. Great seats.
Can we just make sure that if they see someone who is behind or in front of them, if they're in the wrong order, just come up? Okay. Graduates, you did a great job. I just want to remind you, look for me over here, but if you see your name or you're not going to see your name or hear your name, but if you know that the person behind you or in front of you is coming up and you're somewhere in the center there, just make sure you get in the order that you're supposed to be in, okay? That'll help me out. Everything's going to be great. No problem.
I'm here.
Okay, so, but we haven't had the national anthem. Okay, so now it's time for the national anthem.
Please remain standing for the national anthem and morning prayer.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot land, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I now call on Joanne Stashuk, chaplain of St. Paul High School, for our opening prayer.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know indeed God is in our midst because we have a God of pure joy. And this morning we were able to witness some of that among us. So let's begin in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. God of wisdom, today we ask you to bless these graduates of St. Paul High School. Grant our graduates and all who gather here joy and a sense of accomplishment in the achievements that have brought them to this day. Give them a continued thirst for knowledge and empower them to take responsibility to put this knowledge into action for the benefit of all. Sensitize them to the lessons of experience and the wisdom of the heart. Open them to faith as well as reason, intuition as well as logic. Hold them close to you so they will always know your goodness and their holiness as a child of God. Fill them with hope and an abiding trust that you dwell in them. Continue to grace them with a heart that is filled with love and compassion and a sense of service to the wider community as they begin a new phase of their lives. We ask this in the name of Jesus, our Lord. Amen. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Joanne. Honored graduates, guests, staff of St. Paul Catholic High School, parents, and friends. Let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Christina Andronic, and I have just completed grade 11 here at St. Paul. It is my pleasure and great privilege to be chosen as your Director of Ceremonies and to welcome you to our 27th graduation exercises. This morning, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates with you, their family, and friends. Please join me in saluting the graduating class of 2013. At this time, I would like to introduce the people on stage. Beginning to immediate right, Mr. Gordon Butler, a member of our Board of Trustees. Mrs. Brenda Wilson, Superintendent. Mrs. Mary Kelly, Vice Principal. Mr. Jeff Edwards, Principal. Mr. John Stewart, Vice Principal. Mr. Bob Curry, First Principal of St. Paul. Ms. Roseanne Nadon, representing the Catholic Women's League, St. Martin de Porres Parish. Dr. Bill Tupper to present his award. Mr. Kevin Conway and Mrs. Carol Besco, representing the St. Paul Parent Council. And the staff of St. Paul High School. I now invite Mr. Edwards to address the graduates.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank Christina for being our Director of Ceremonies. I don't know if any of you know this, but our future's in good hands with Christina. She just won a national award for public speaking, and it's a $20,000 scholarship to Ottawa U. So that was an exciting way to start. I want you to know it wasn't the grad's fault, it was our fault. We ran out of bows, and if you're going to run out of bows, we've learned you got to run out at the front, not the back, so people know which seats are reserved, but good to know for next year. So good morning. My name is Jeff Edwards, and I have the honor to work as a principal at St. Paul Catholic High School. On behalf of the St. Paul community, I would like to thank you all for coming. I'd like to welcome Gord Butler, our trustee, Brenda Wilson, superintendent for the St. Paul and Lester B. Families of Schools, as well as Learning Technologies, Ms. Carol Besco and Mr. Kevin Conway, representing School Council, Vice Principals John Stewart, Mary Kelly, and Phil Martin, our award and scholarship presenters, teachers, grandparents, parents, and particularly our graduating class of 2013. This is truly a monumental occasion in the lives of these graduates, and I know they are pleased to share the experience with you. All of these aforementioned have spent countless hours supporting you, loving you, helping you, worrying about you, and I would ask the graduates to take a moment to acknowledge and thank all of those who have come today to celebrate your accomplishment. New this year, as Ms. Hache mentioned, we are streaming the convocation live using Google Hangout on Air. The link is posted on our website and is concurrently uploaded to YouTube. So graduates, if you trip on your way up, you can replay that over and over and over again. And our faux pas you can do over and over and over again as well. We will post that link as well to our website. We are aware of at least one parent who could not be here, and we couldn't be more pleased to offer her this experience as we wish her well. Thank you to Chris Story, Steve Myers, and Corey Thomas for their support in this endeavor. I'd like to thank our entire convocation team, led by Kathleen Hache, on behalf of the graduates for coordinating this beautiful event. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to address the graduates. In a short time, I've recognized that this group has many gifts. My goal in these remarks is to tell you a little bit about yourself, where you are going, where you have been, and to offer our prayers and encouragement as you move on to the next stage of your journey. Sitting nobly in front rows are some very special young adults. Over the past 4 to 6 years, you have demonstrated both proficiency and passion. We have artists skilled in dance, visual arts, photography, mixed media, computer imaging, and drama. For a small population, our school distinguishes itself with events such as dance showcase, musicals, and plays. Our recent arts night, linking the arts as a vehicle for understanding mental illness, was a true expression of our Catholicity. Our yearbook, second to none, consistently winning national and international awards. We have athletes who represent us with both excellence and sportsmanship. No fewer than 5 teams won championships just this year, but even when you haven't won, you took with you lessons of humility, teamwork, and drive that are transferable to your next step. In these rows sit academics, ready to take what they have learned to the workplace, apprenticeships, college, or university. Our teachers have filled your heads with rich discussions about scientific discovery, statistics, literature, language, business ethics, politics, and have linked it all in a context of faith. You have been given a toolbox of skills, from learning how to tear apart an engine block, speak a second language, or how to be successful in an interview, among many, many others. However, what I have just offered is an incomplete list of experiences, and I would like to challenge you further. Mr. Dory, the slide you are looking at is an example of my handwriting and artistic skills. If you notice a little line showing the basketball is spinning, that's about as far as I get with art. No joke here. I simply have no artistic talent. This will be important in a moment as I share a story. Because of this incredible weakness, I simply devalued the arts growing up. I had friends I respected who were proficient, but I just didn't get it. In my 3rd year of university, I needed an elective course as part of my religious studies major, and nothing would fit in my schedule. I scanned the course offerings, and in the end, it was the only course that would fit was religious art history. I felt I would tank it, and my goal was simply to pass. That course opened up a world I didn't know or appreciate. The quick lesson here is to seek unexpected learning and embrace it. One never knows where inspiration will hit and shape your character. There were many moments of epiphany as I was able to grasp faith concepts I had studied, but this time through art. I would like to share one with you. The picture on the screen is Michelangelo's Adam and God. Beautiful, right? Apart from appreciating a skill I didn't have, and that in 1508 this amazing artist spent an awful long time creating beauty, that was about all I got out of it. But I read more and studied and really focused on the painting. If you look at the painting, God is placed in an accurate outline of the brain. He shelters man in his arms. This imagery and symbolism is pretty simple, as it represents God's gift to us of love and intellect. But here's the cool part. Look at the hands, and more specifically, the space in the fingers. God's hand is outstretched and flexed, while man's is wilting. This depiction is either of God creating man in his image, sending him on his way, or of man trying vainly to reach God. In either case, it's the space I want you to look at. It's the space in the hands that matters. That space is what early theologians called synergy. The idea was that our efforts on earth should be to make that space with God smaller. Michelangelo could have had the fingers touch, but he didn't. Man is imperfect, and that is okay. Now, as a Catholic school, we have tried to teach you about faith and offered opportunities to demonstrate and practice your faith. And you have done so in countless social justice initiatives, from the Run for the Cure, Easter Seals, Penny Power, March for Life, your support for Little St. Paul School in the Dominican. But we also know that you are all at different places in your journey, and that too is okay. Like the art course in my case, extend yourself to the difficult and unknown challenges. What we can learn from that space is that God's love is there when we try and even when we fail. But that synergy, that space, teaches us even more. As you move forward, graduates, consider that space for your other goals, for future academics and careers, for your relationships with friends, community, and family, for your commitment to your future spouse and children, and I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, and for your faith journey. Now, we also know that some of you are excited and a bit scared of what comes next. That too is okay. I'm not sure if you've been following the news, but Nelson Mandela looks like he's nearing the end of his life. His story too is remarkable. Like you, remarkable in achievement, but also remarkable in his resilience in overcoming, fear. The short form of the South Africa story is that land had been taken from the black farmers, followed by apartheid, a very strict set of laws segregating blacks from white. Mr. Mandela had a problem with that. He set up resistance. For his troubles, he spent 27 years in prison on Robben Island. You would think that would break anyone's spirit. Imagine that fear, that adversity. Instead, with the world adding their voice to the struggle, he was released, apartheid was lifted, and he rose to the presidency. You would think he would have felt the need for revenge, and indeed, many of his black supporters were hoping for just that. Instead, he met both sides with a thoughtful forgiveness. That's how he met his fear. South Africa is by no means perfect today, but the efforts of this man certainly gave hope that change is possible. Nelson Mandela, when asked about courage, said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." Consider what has been done, again, with that space, that synergy. Michelangelo, 500 years ago, Mandela, who changed a nation, and now you. Embrace that fear, that challenge, the opportunity that is life. In one of Paul's letters to the Corinthians, he wrote, "But by the grace of God I am what I am, and his grace towards me was not in vain. On the contrary, I worked harder than any of them, though it was not I, but the grace of God that is with me." I am what I am. Seems so simple, just like the space. It is not, however, an excuse for inaction to simply settle, but rather a challenge for you and all of us. So I leave you with this challenge, to be the best version of yourself, to find your synergy, settle for nothing less. We are so proud of the graduating class of 2013. Congratulations, and God bless you on your journey.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. I now invite Mr. Butler to bring greetings from our Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Christina. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, class of 2013. I'm very happy to be here today to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I've been very blessed. This is my 10th year that I've been able to speak at St. Paul, and even more special, it's the second time I've been able to speak as a parent of one of the graduates today. So, Mr. Edwards, when you say that in a short period of time that you've learned some of their gifts, I've known many of these kids for 14 years, and I know all their evil secrets as well. But we're not here to talk about those. That'll be afterwards at the reception. We'll talk about that. Class, you've been on a wonderful journey. It started 14 years ago for many of you at either Our Lady of Peace, St. John the Apostle, Our Lady of Victory, Bayshore, now St. Rose of Lima, and for some of you, dear old St. Thomas, which is no longer with us. And over those 14 years, we as a Catholic school system hope that we've developed you not only academically for your challenges that lie ahead, but that we've developed you spiritually and socially as well. I'm a graduate of the Catholic school system. I'm a St. Pius X Exman. And when I graduated a few years ago, and I think back to those days, if I think of what my days at St. Pius gave me, I felt it gave me a sense of community and a sense of responsibility. Community in that I'm bigger than just, or the world is bigger than just me and my computer and my close circle of friends, and responsibility in that I have a personal obligation to make that community the best it can be. So I hope you've enjoyed your time here at St. Paul's, but I also hope that you come away from St. Paul's with that same sense of responsibility and community. I have a task for you, and it's all the community here has a task for you. We all expect each and every one of you, no matter what path you take, to make a positive difference in this world. And I know that sounds like an onerous task, but we know that you're up for that challenge. I'd like to finish with some words that came to me a few years ago when my eldest daughter, Kelsey, was graduating from St. Paul's. And I was thinking about that time and space where you are today, sitting here, the end of one journey and the start of another one. And the words of an Irish poet came to mind, John O'Donoghue from County Clare on the west coast of Ireland, not far from where my mother and father were born and raised. And as I thought of his words, I thought they were very appropriate for the moment in time you find yourself here today. So I'd like to share them with you. John O'Donohue wrote, "May I have the courage today to live the life that I would love, to postpone my dream no longer, but do at last what I came here for, and waste my heart on fear no more. Class of 2013, it's now time for you to live the life that you would love. Congratulations, good luck, and may God bless you all on your journey."
Thank you, Mr. Butler. Please welcome Mrs. Brenda Wilson, Superintendent of Learning Technologies and of the St. Paul Family of Schools, who brings greetings from our senior administration.
Thank you. Good morning to the staff and parents, our invited guests, and mostly to you, the graduates. Your pride in your accomplishment really showed on your face as you came in this morning. That walking into the music, it's not something that you get to do very often in your life. So I hope that the pictures capture your radiance today and your pride in yourself. You're walking into a room that loves you, your parents and everyone that supports you and your family and your friends, all here today, and then the staff at St. Paul's School who also is dedicated to you and has loved you through your time here at St. Paul. So I want to congratulate you. It is a pleasure to be the superintendent for the family of schools, and it really is a family of schools. I bring greetings from our senior executives, so the people at the board office. Our director, Mr. Julian Hanlon, sends his greeting and congratulations along with our whole senior exec team. I want to also just say a thank you to your parents for choosing the Catholic education system. You've given your kids a gift that I hope will stay with them for the rest of their lives. And we're very proud of our Catholic education system, and we fight very hard for it in the province of Ontario, and we thank you for your support. The teachers and the leadership team at St. Paul have worked tirelessly as a staff to ensure that your days at St. Paul have provided you with a wonderful balance, as Mr. Edwards referred to. Sports, the arts, all of the activities that happen here at St. Paul. I can tell you that you are the graduating class that's had the most principals during your graduating year. Most recently with Mr. Jeff Edwards and Ms. Novak, who started the year with you, and even Mr. Mullally, who was principal for a little while here during your graduating year. So we thank them, along with your vice principals, two of whom will be departing this year, Mr. Martin and Ms. Kelly. We really hope that you take a little piece of St. Paul with you to the lucky students who you're about to meet. And Mr. Stewart, thank you for your help this year as our rookie VP at St. Paul. I loved poring over the graduate section of your yearbook. It really does show a fun, exciting life that you've led here. I hope you hang on to your yearbook for many, many years to come. You really do have the best yearbook I've ever seen. It is amazing. You take with you the most advanced skill set of any graduating class yet in the Board of Education. You are 21st century learners, learning in the 21st century. We're working very hard with our staff across the board to make sure that you graduate with the 4 C's, as we like to call them. You leave us, you are critical thinkers. You are excellent communicators. You collaborate. And you know the importance of creativity and innovation, because that's where your future lies. For those watching you launch the next phase of your life, I think the best is yet to come from this group. I know I speak on behalf of everyone gathered here to say that we are proud of you. Dream big. Continue to learn and serve others. Please always remember you're a proud graduate of the Catholic system and St. Paul High School. May God bless you and keep you in the palm of His hand always as you continue your journey. I hope all your dreams come true.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. It is now time for the graduates of the class of 2013 to receive their Ontario Secondary School diplomas. The graduates will be receiving their diplomas from Mr. Edwards. In order to shorten the exercise, would you kindly hold your applause until all the graduates have received their diplomas? If you wish to take photos, we ask you to please do so from your seats. There is no room for you at the front, and we do have a professional photographer taking pictures of each and every presentation. These pictures will be provided to you in early July at no charge. Mrs. Kathleen Hashe will read the names of the graduates.
Before I begin, let me offer an explanation of the extra certificates some of the graduates will receive. A designation as Ontario Scholar means that the student has achieved an average of 80% or more in his or her best 6 grade 12 credits. Those are not credits taken in your grade 12 year. Those are credits that have a 4 in the code. It is accompanied by a certificate issued by the province. A French immersion certificate is awarded by our school board to a student who has completed at least 10 high school credits en français. A core French certificate is awarded by our school board to a student who has completed 4 years of the French course. A business education certificate is awarded to any student who has pursued a concentrated study in business by completing a minimum of 5 business credits. And a technological education certificate is awarded to any student who has pursued a concentrated study in technology by completing a minimum of 5 technology credits. And so we begin. New Love Adjecatcher. Up. You forgot we're supposed to hold our applause until the whole class has gone through. New Love will be studying Introduction to Music Industry Arts at Algonquin College. Junior, a cat, French immersion certificate. Junior will be studying biotechnology at Algonquin College. Emily Anderson, Ontario Scholar and French immersion certificate. Emily will be studying psychology at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Carla Anderson. Carla will be studying environmental science at Mohawk College in Hamilton. Shane Anver, Technology Education Certificate. Shane will be attending Algonquin College for Police Foundations. Lauren Armstrong, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Lauren will be studying criminology and criminal justice at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Gregory Asiyama. Greg will be studying criminology and psychology at Carleton University. Nicholas Aubry, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Nicholas will be studying engineering and management in a 5-year program at McMaster University in Hamilton. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $5,000. Jessica Avon, Technological Education Certificate. Jessica is taking a year off for personal reasons. Shane Azzi. Shane will be working full-time as a landscaper in Stittsville before attending Algonquin College in 2 years to take courses as a personal trainer and nutritionist. Colin Baker, Ontario Scholar. Colin will be at Algonquin College in the Developmental Services Worker program. Fiona Barron, Ontario Scholar. Fiona will be doing a Bachelor of Commerce specializing in accounting at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Sarah Lynn Bégin, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Sarah will not be going to school next year. She will be too busy playing ringette and representing her region at the Ontario Winter Games, representing Ontario at the Canada Winter Games, and most excitingly, representing Canada at the Under-19 World Championships in December. She will resume her studies in September of 2014. Abigail Bolton, Core French Certificate. Abby will be studying criminology and psychology at Carleton University. Yara Bourgie, French Immersion Certificate. Yara will be majoring in psychology and minoring in criminology at Carleton University. Gregory Boyd, Ontario Scholar. Greg will be in Peterborough studying biology at Trent University. Michael Boyd, Ontario Scholar. Mike will be in the creative writing program at Algonquin College and is very grateful for the wonderful support network of teachers and students at St. Paul High School. Christopher Breen, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Chris will be studying public affairs and policy management with a specialization in international studies at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Aaron Butler, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Aaron will be doing a Bachelor of Commerce with a concentration in accounting at the University of Ottawa. She's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Who knew Gord, another accountant in the family? Jason Calderon. Jason will be studying history at Carleton University. Ariana Cameron, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Ariana will be working full-time for 1 year at Dollarama in Barhaven before studying early childhood education at Algonquin College the following year. Alyssa Corella. Alyssa will be in the General Arts program at Algonquin College before moving to university to study health and nutrition. Joseph Cardasano. Joseph will be doing criminal justice studies at Algonquin College for 1 year before moving to Carleton for criminology. Catherine Clifton, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Catherine will be studying humanities at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Cameron Cornwall. Cameron will be studying police foundations at Algonquin College. He will continue to work hard and train for hockey over the summer as training camp for the Smiths Falls Bears opens in August, and Cameron is hoping for an NCAA scholarship one day. Natalie Coto Torres. Natalie will be at Algonquin College studying to be a developmental service worker. Brandon Crabtree. Brandon will be in the 3-year diploma program in animation at Algonquin College. Patrick Crampton, Technological Education Certificate. Patrick will spend the next year playing hockey. Amber Cruz. Amber will be in the pre-health science program at Algonquin College. Geniale Culiera, Core French Certificate and Technical Education Certificate. Geniale will be at Carleton University for a Bachelor of Arts. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000 and will also be competing for a spot on Carleton's varsity soccer club. Emma Cummings, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Emma will be doing a Bachelor of Arts in Communications at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Kassem Darwich. Kassem will be studying accounting in the Commerce program at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Janelle Dawson, Ontario Scholar. Janelle will be studying for a Bachelor of Commerce degree at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. James Day. Jamie will be in the pre-illustration and animation program at Algonquin College on his way to what he hopes will be an accomplished career as a children's storybook writer and illustrator. Courtney Darian Force. Courtney will be studying psychology at Carleton University with an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Brianna Darrow, Ontario Scholar. Brianna will be studying photography at Algonquin College. Shannon Desir. Shannon will be at Algonquin College studying to be a law clerk, and she hopes to follow this up with more studies at the University of Ottawa. Rebecca DiNardo. Rebecca will be studying pre-nursing at Algonquin College, while she also trains at Ottawa U with the hopes of being a goalie on a university hockey team, either here or in the United States. Willianne Dizon. Willianne will be studying fashion design at the Richard Robinson School of Fashion. Corinne Dobson, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Corinne will be studying biomedical science at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Deanna Dongia. Deanna is entering the world of work. Lee Ann Draper. Lee Ann will be working for 1 year before attending Algonquin College in the Developmental Services Worker Program. Philip Eckert, Ontario Scholar. Philip will be at the University of Ottawa doing a degree in chemistry. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Jessica Egan. Jessica will be studying criminal psychology at Carleton University. Yasmin El-Garawani, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Yasmin will be studying physics at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded a French Immersion Scholarship valued at $4,000. Jacqueline Ellis, Ontario Scholar, French Immersion Certificate, and Technological Education Certificate. Jackie will be at Carleton University doing a Bachelor of Information Technology, majoring in Interactive Media and Design. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. George Emery. George will be working in the construction industry. Mark Epps, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Mark will be studying mechanical engineering in the co-op program at the University of Waterloo. He has been awarded a University of Waterloo President's Scholarship of $2,000. Nasia Irvin. Nasia will be studying police foundations at St. Lawrence College in Kingston. Lorianne Espinal, Core French Certificate. Lorianne will be at Algonquin College in the Child and Youth Worker Program for 3 years, followed by 2 years at Carleton University. Christian Fatizo Lalonde. Christian will be studying business marketing at Algonquin College. Kayla Fitzmaurice, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Kayla will be doing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Maria Fomova. Maria will be in the pre-health program at Algonquin College. Samantha Frisk, Ontario Scholar, and French Immersion Certificate. Sam will be studying equine management at the University of Guelph. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Belene Gebri. Belene will be doing community studies at Algonquin College. Helene Gebri. Helene will be taking a year off to work before going to college the following September. Mina Gurgis. Mina will be studying criminology at Carleton University. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Jesse Gillis, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jesse will be doing a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Ottawa. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Hannah Gleddy, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Hannah will be studying linguistics at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Matthew Goodall. Matthew will be studying history at the University of Ottawa. Emma Halchuk, Ontario Scholar. Emma will be studying global development at Queen's University in Kingston. Matthew Hall, Technological Education Certificate. Matthew will be in the Automotive Technician program at Algonquin College while he also apprentices. Brianna Hamilton Johnson. Brianna will be at Carleton University to study criminal psychology. Leif Harris. Leif is applying to the Canadian Forces with a view of next year, the following year, attending Royal Military College. Tyler Harty, Ontario Scholar. Tyler will be studying public administration and policy analysis at Carleton University. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Kelsey Hernandez. Kelsey will be at Algonquin College in the General Arts and Science program, but more specifically, Introduction to Fine Arts. Shannon Hickey, Ontario Scholar. Shannon will be at Algonquin College in the Pre-Health Sciences program on her journey towards being a radiation technician. Stephen Hlushak. Stephen will be in the Pre-Trades program at Algonquin College. Lisa Jaden. Lisa will be traveling to Europe for 2 months and then working until she begins studies in January at Algonquin College. Emily Johaniuk, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Emily will be studying public administration and political science at the University of Ottawa. She's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000 and a French Immersion scholarship of $4,000. Damon John. Damon will continue to work in retail while deciding whether to go into auto mechanics or police foundations. Costa Jones. Costa will be studying criminology at Bishop's University in Lennoxville, Quebec. He's been recruited to play quarterback on their varsity football team, the Bishop's Gators. Grace Kamba, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Grace will be in the will be in Edmonton at the University of Alberta in their bilingual nursing program. Erin Kavanaugh, Core French Certificate. Erin will be studying history at Carleton University. Jenna Koznaski, Ontario Scholar. Jenna will be studying linguistics at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Teresa Krothaker, Ontario Scholar. Teresa will be attending the University of Ottawa for a degree in social science with a major in public administration. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $16,000. Jason Lebrec. Jason will be studying at West End Academy. Clara Ladisser, French Immersion Certificate. Clara will be studying at Carleton University but has not yet declared a major. Chris Lamb, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Chris will be at Carleton University for a degree in neuroscience and mental health. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Courtney Lambert, Core French Certificate. Courtney will be spending a year in Quebec before continuing her education, possibly for a veterinary technician. Kirkland Lance, Technological Education Certificate. Kirk will be in the Automotive Services Technician program at Algonquin College while he continues his apprenticeship at Cooley's Automotive in Bells Corners. Samuel Landrio, French Immersion Certificate. Sam will be studying political science at the University of Ottawa. Emily Levinskas. Emily will be studying graphic design at Algonquin College. Sarah Lawrence, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Sarah will be doing a Bachelor of Commerce with a focus in international business at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Eric Leguerrier. Eric will be in the pre-animation program at Algonquin College. Jane Leakey, Ontario Scholar. Jane will be doing a degree in law studies at Carleton University. She's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Jordan Lee, French Immersion Certificate. Jordan will be doing a commerce degree majoring in finance at Carleton University. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Troy Lefebvre, Core French Certificate. Troy will be studying criminology at Carleton University. Nicholas Levanovich, Ontario Scholar and Technological Education Certificate. Nicholas will be studying computer sciences at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Karita Liu, French Immersion Certificate. Karita will be studying food and nutrition at Ryerson University in Toronto. Patrick Lynn, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Patrick will be studying civil engineering at the University of Ottawa. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Katarzyna Mashachek. Kasia will be attending Carleton University for a Bachelor of Commerce specializing in marketing with the co-op option. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Cassidy McIntyre, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Cassidy will be taking a year off to pursue her modeling career. Alyssa Magnaye, French Immersion Certificate. Alyssa will be doing chef training at Algonquin College. Nesreen Mandanis. Nesreen will be studying biology at Carleton University. Evan Martin, Ontario Scholar. Evan will be studying biology at the University of Ottawa. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Alexander Maxwell, Ontario Scholar. Alex will be studying computer science at Carleton University. Curtis McCready. Curtis will be studying interactive multimedia design in a program run jointly by Algonquin College and Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Andrew McDonald, Ontario Scholar. Andrew will be studying mathematical physics at the University of Waterloo. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Erwin Mendoza, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Erwin will be studying biochemistry at the University of Ottawa. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Thomas Mirsva. Thomas will be doing a commerce degree with a focus on entrepreneurship at the University of Ottawa. Anthony Melito. Anthony will be doing a social science degree with a major in economics at the University of Ottawa. Christina Moffat. Christina will be studying interior decorating at Algonquin College. Joanna Montero, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Joanna will be at the University of Ottawa for a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Thomas Montero Thornhill. Thomas will be at Algonquin College studying to be an electrical engineering technician. Rachel Moore, French Immersion Certificate. Rachel will be studying theater at the University of Ottawa. Shannon Morabito, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Shannon will be in the paralegal program at Algonquin College. Terence Mostoles, Technological Education Certificate. Terence will be studying aviation techniques and aircraft maintenance at Algonquin College. Lily Mueller, Ontario Scholar. Lily will be working at Good Life Fitness before enrolling in the Police Foundations program at Algonquin College for September of 2014. Jennifer Murray. Jenny will be doing an arts degree in biology at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Margot Mutombo, French Immersion Certificate. Margot will be studying criminology and criminal justice at Carleton University. Fortiette Muzemba, Ontario Scholar. Fortiette will be studying law and business at Carleton University. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000 and a Pathways bursary of $4,000. Jean-Louis Ndira, Technical Education Certificate. Jean-Louis will be studying at Algonquin College to be a building construction technician. Brian Nguyen, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Brian will be studying computer science at the University of Waterloo. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship of $2,000. Chessie Nguyen, Ontario Scholar. Chessie will be doing a degree in social work at Carleton University. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Kenny Nguyen. Kenny will be in an honors Bachelor of Arts program at Carleton University, but has not yet declared a major. Ryan O'Donnell. Ryan will be in the Registered Practical Nurse program at Algonquin College. John O'Grady, Ontario Scholar. John will be in the Pre-Health Sciences program at Algonquin College. Aaliyah Ostrowski, Ontario Scholar. Aaliyah will be at the University of Ottawa doing a Bachelor of Social Science with specialization in international development and globalization. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $8,000. Laura O'Toole, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Laura will be doing communication studies at Wilfrid Laurier University in Waterloo. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship of $1,000. Julia Michelle Perron, French Immersion Certificate and Business Education Certificate. Julia will be studying Business Administration at Algonquin College. Courtney Payan. Courtney will be doing part-time studies at Algonquin College in the Early Childhood Program while she also works part-time at a retirement home. Romeo Penuela, Ontario Scholar. Romeo will be at Algonquin College in the Pre-Health Sciences program on his way to a career in nursing. Darian Plouffe. Darian will be traveling to the United States for the 2014-15 school year to study business at Niagara University. He will also play on the varsity Division I hockey team and has been awarded a full athletic scholarship valued at $130,000 US. Lucas Poon, Ontario Scholar. Lucas will be doing a Bachelor of Applied Science in Computer Engineering at the University of Ottawa. Rose Ramalho. Rose will be traveling to Europe in October through December and working then until she continues her studies at university. Vicente Ramos. Vicente will be studying marketing in the Commerce program at Carleton University. Matthew Rassi. Matthew will be doing communication studies at Carleton University. Michael Rassi, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Michael will be studying geography at the University of Ottawa and has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. Nicholas Rose, Ontario Scholar. Nicholas will be doing a degree in political science at Carleton University. Kayla Roy. Kayla will be doing police foundations at Algonquin College. Elvis Sadiq. Elvis is taking a year off to work and save before beginning accounting studies the following year. Gabriella Samaru. Gabriella will be doing police foundations at Algonquin College. Taylor Seguin. Taylor hasn't decided yet whether to do computer engineering at the University of Ottawa or biomedical engineering at Carleton University. Derek Sharpley. Derek will be doing a commerce degree at the University of Ottawa. Corina Shen Chabot. Corina will be in the esthetician program at Algonquin College beginning in January. She has been awarded a $2,000 bursary. Robin Skillings, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Robin will be doing a science degree with specialization in biology at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $12,000. David Sklubel, Ontario Scholar. David will be doing communication studies at Carleton University while he continues to play his guitar. Mitchell Smith. Mitch will continue his job as assistant manager of the deli department at Loblaws College Square while he does volunteer hours at the Woodruff Fire Station. He will follow this with the pre-service firefighting program at Algonquin College the following year. Chelsea Sousa. Chelsea will be at Algonquin College doing chef training in the culinary arts program. She has started her apprenticeship at High's Steakhouse. Jacob Stewart. Jacob will be at the University of Ottawa for a social science degree majoring in political science. Nardos Tesfa Michael. Nardos will be studying sociology and communications at Carleton University. Andrea Thibault. Andrea will be working at a private daycare and hopes one day to run her own daycare center. Emma Thompson. Emma will be studying dance in the Fine Arts program at York University in Toronto. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Evan Thornton, Ontario Scholar and Technological Education Certificate. Evan will be entering the world of trades. James Thornton. James will be studying history at the University of Ottawa. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Yulia Timosheva, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Yulia will be in a joint honors baccalaureate studying psychology and linguistics at the University of Ottawa. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship of $3,000. Stefano Tropiano. Stefano will be studying criminology and criminal justice at Carleton University. Madison Turner, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Madison will be studying biochemistry at the University of Guelph. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Jenna Vandergeest, Ontario Scholar and French Immersion Certificate. Jenna will be studying computer science at the University of Waterloo. She has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $2,000. Jordan Vasilev. Jordan will be studying game development at Algonquin College. Leonard Varanya, Core French Certificate. Leonard will be at Carleton University doing a Bachelor of Arts and Honors BA in Economics. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Anna Villaluna. Anna will be taking math and science courses for 1 year at Algonquin College, and she plans to study astronomy at university afterwards. Thomas Wagner, Ontario Scholar. Thomas will be studying industrial design at Carleton University. He has been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Erica Walker Hansen. Erica will be studying photography at Algonquin College. Aaron Wallace. Aaron will be at Algonquin College for 1 year of pre-animation and illustration, followed by 3 years of animation. Tessa Waters. Tessa will be in the 2-year law clerk program at Algonquin College. Ellen Watts. Ellen will be doing early education at Algonquin College. Patrick Vilkashevsky. Patrick is taking a year off to work for the school board in the summer and then in construction before he heads to college in the fall of 2014. Victoria Wilson. Victoria will be in the early childhood education program at Algonquin College. Kelsey Wood. Kelsey will be in the pre-nursing program at Algonquin College. Leo Zapavigna, Ontario Scholar and Core French Certificate. Leo will be doing a commerce degree with the co-op option at the University of Ottawa. He's been awarded an entrance scholarship valued at $4,000. Isabella Zuppo. Isabella will be in the pre-health science program at Algonquin College. Ladies and gentlemen, the St. Paul graduating class of 2013.
Thank you, Mrs. Hache, and congratulations to all of our graduates. It is now time for the presentation of awards and scholarships, and I ask Mr. Kevin Clark to announce the winners.
Thank you, Christina. It is now my privilege to announce the winners of the various awards, bursaries, and scholarships earned by this year's graduating class. I remind the award winners to come up to the stage on whichever side is closest to them. The accomplishments of this class are by no means restricted to those acknowledged today. Throughout the year, these young people have represented themselves and St. Paul Catholic High School in an exemplary fashion. The following are just a few notable accomplishments. Would the following students please come to the stage? Nicholas Aubry, Christopher Breen, Aaron Butler, Emma Cummings, Jackie Ellis, Chris Lamb, Sarah Lawrence, Jordan Lee, and Laura O'Toole. These 9 students are recipients of the St. Paul School Letter. The St. Paul School Letter recognizes students who have committed an exceptional amount of time and effort to academic and extracurricular involvement. I now invite Mr. Jeff Edwards, Principal, to present framed school letters to the following: Nicholas Aubry, Christopher Breen, Aaron Butler, Emma Cummings, Jackie Ellis, Chris Lamb, Sarah Lawrence, Jordan Lee, and Laura O'Toole. Congratulations to all our recipients. We now move to awards for academic achievement. Each department has selected a student as top graduate in the various courses using the criteria of academic excellence, involvement in the subject area, and overall contribution to the department. But before we begin, I must say that we've been the victims of human error today, as I hope you can appreciate. Much of what we do here has to be done at the last minute, particularly with respect to the engraving of plaques. And quite honestly, we have some missing plaques today. So if you win one and it's absent, too bad, so sad. That's the way it goes. Suck it up, princess. It's just a plaque. Get over it. That's just the kind of day it's been around here. Of course, we will get it to you as soon as possible. I now call upon the department heads or their designates to present the awards for academic achievement, and we'll begin with the Creative Arts Department. Natalie Marin will present the award for Visual Arts, and it goes to Jane Leakey. Melody La Victoire will present the award for dance to Shannon Morabito. Chris Dory will present the award for photography, and the winner is Jackie Ellis. Corey Thomas, Department Head of Creative Arts, will present the next 5 awards. The award for drama goes to Yara Bourgi. The award for band repertoire goes to Mark Epps. The award for guitar goes to David Sklubel. The award for media arts goes to Brianna Darrow. The final Creative Arts Award is the Saturnine Urukundo Memorial Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Creative Arts Department. This year the award goes to Jackie Ellis. Next, we have the awards from the Contemporary Studies Department. Sue Body will present 2 awards. The award for accounting goes to Teresa Krauthaker. Teresa, while you're here, relax for a bit. You're also receiving the award for economics. Doug Mantha, Department Head for Contemporary Studies, will present 2 awards. The first is the award for law, and it goes to Jane Leakey. The award for Police Foundations goes to Lauren Armstrong. Ruth Boutel will present 2 Contemporary Studies Award. The award for Individuals and Families in a Diverse Society goes to Emma Cummings. And the award for history goes to Emma Halchuk. Diana Andrioli will present 2 Contemporary Studies Awards. The award for Food and Nutrition Sciences goes to Mark Epps. And the award for World Issues goes to Yulia Timosheva. Denise Shannon, Department Head of English, will present 3 awards. The award winner for college level English is Aaron Wallace. The award for university level English goes to Chris Breen. The award for Writer's Craft goes to Emma Halchuk. And the final English Department Award is for literacy, and I am pleased to be the one to present it to Erica Walker-Hansen. Sylvie Laflèche, Department Head, will present 3 awards for French. The first is for core level French, and it goes to Mark Epps. The second is for immersion level French, and it goes to Robin Skillings. And the third is for overall achievement in the French immersion program, and the winner is Joanna Montero. Noel Kenton will present the award for mentorship, which has been won by Kayla Fitzmaurice. Christina Bartlett, the department head of mathematics, will present 3 awards. The first mathematics award is a medal, which goes to the school winner of the Euclid Math Contest, sponsored by the Center for Education in Mathematics and Computing at the University of Waterloo, as well as a certificate acknowledging the winner as the only student at St. Paul who placed in the top 25% of contestants across the country. The medal and the certificate go to Erwin Mendoza. Erwin, my notes say that your certificate is in your folder, but if it's not, well, that's the kind of day it's been. Nice. Yeah. The award for the mathematics of data management goes to Teresa Krothaker. The award for calculus and vectors goes to Jenna Vandergeest. Shannon McDougall will present the award for advanced function, and it will be added to the ever-growing collection of Mark Epps. And it is my pleasure to present the award for college and apprenticeship mathematics to Christina Moffat. The award for healthy active living, also called personal fitness, will be presented by Melody Lavictoire, and it has been won by Shane Azzi. We now come to the awards for religious education. The first is the award for college and university level religious studies, and it's my pleasure to hand that one out to Aliyah Ostrowski. Now, Elizabeth Whisking, department head, will present the next two religion awards. The first is for open level religious studies, and it goes to Aaron Wallace. The award for philosophy has been won by Andrew McDonald. No, I didn't. We now move on to the Science Awards. Ann Patrick, department head, will present the award for biology, which has been won by Nicholas Aubry. Joel Bondi will present two awards for chemistry. The winner at the college level is Romeo Penuela. And the winner for chemistry at the university level is Jenna Vandergeest. Yvonne Moise will present the award for physics. Mark Epps, you haven't been up here for a while. Come on up and get this one. Chris Dory, department head, will present a number of awards from the Technological Studies Department. The award for computer science goes to Jenner Vandergeest. Okay. The award for hairstyling and aesthetics goes to Karina Shenchabo. And that would be Kelly Mulligan-Smith presenting the award. That's the kind of day it's been. The award for communications technology with a focus on publishing goes to Jackie Ellis. Jackie, could I get you to stay on stage for a moment, please? Once again this year we had a formidable team of editors who produced a superb yearbook. With the following, please join Jackie here on stage. Nicholas Levanovich, Chris Lamb, Chessie Nguyen, and Corita Liu. These 5 will be receiving their Yearbook Editor Awards. And as the final academic award, Alice Hayes, Department Head of Student Services, will present the award for cooperative education, and it goes to Emily Levinskas. At this time, we would like to recognize the recipients of our major awards and bursaries. The Dr. W.M. Tupper Award for Achievement in Science and Mathematics honors a student displaying achievement and interest in science and/or mathematics. I call upon Dr. Bill Tupper to present the award to Nicholas Aubry. The Chartwells Award is presented to a graduating student who has demonstrated perseverance, determination, and academic achievement. I call upon Alice Hayes to present this award to Michael Boyd. The Parent Council of St. Paul High School has provided a bursary for 3 graduating students, 1 heading to university, 1 to college, and 1 to the world of work. I call upon Kevin Conway, representing our Parent Council, to present these bursaries to the following 3 students. To Kasia Masashek, who is headed to university, to Colin Baker, who is headed to college, and to Leanne Draper, who is headed to the world of work. The Knights of Columbus Ernie Wilkinson Christian Leadership Award from St. Martin de Porres Parish is presented to a male student who exemplifies Christian values and who is recognized as a Christian leader within the school. I call upon Brian Cameron to present this award to Mark Epps. The Catholic Women's League Christian Leadership Award from St. Martin de Porres Parish is presented to a female student who exemplifies Christian values and who is recognized as a Christian leader within the school. I call upon Roseanne Nadon to present the award to Jackie Ellis. The Kiwanis Club of Nepean wishes to recognize a graduating student who demonstrates leadership and positive school involvement. I call upon Noel Canton to present this award to Emma Cummings. The Dr. Bhaskaran Indo-Canadian Community Centre bursary goes to a graduating student who is a good athlete, is active in school sports, and is planning to attend university in an international studies program. I call upon Brian Cameron to present the bursary to Chris Breen. The St. Paul Humanitarian Award is presented to a student who is involved in extracurricular activities and who displays kindness and respect to everyone in the school. I call upon John Stewart, Vice Principal, to present the award to Junior Akat Akat. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award is presented to a student to recognize exemplary involvement in the community. I call upon Philip Martin, Vice Principal, to present this award to Chessie Nguyen. The Sylvester Quinn Memorial Award is awarded to a senior high school student in recognition of service to others, scholastic achievement, and moral and ethical values. It is donated by the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association in memory of Sylvester Quinn. I call upon John Carmichael, representing the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association, to present the award to Fortiette Muzemba. The Pathways to Success Destination Employability Award is presented to a graduating student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement within the Destination Employability Program. I call upon Mary Kelly, Vice Principal, to present the award to Kirk Lance. The Ottawa Catholic Graduate Expectations Award is awarded in each high school to students who have participated in school, community, and parish initiatives throughout their high school careers that have enhanced the character of the Catholic graduate. I call upon our chaplain, Joanne Stashuk, to present this award to Chris Lamb. The Ottawa Catholic Trustee Award for Student Service is awarded to a graduating student who has participated in both in-school and extracurricular activities and who has contributed significantly to the overall spirit of the school. I call upon Gord Butler, trustee, to present the award to, don't sit down, Chris Lamb. No, it's not. You can sit down now. The Director of Education Academic Perseverance Award is presented to a graduating student who has demonstrated perseverance throughout secondary education in order to achieve academic success. To be selected, a student must have persevered in the completion of all the requirements for obtaining an Ontario Second School Diploma, including the community service component, and also have demonstrated courage and determination while facing and overcoming adversity. I call upon Brenda Wilson, our superintendent, to present this award to Emily Johaniuk. The Archbishop's Award for Catholic Leadership is awarded to a student who exemplifies dedication to spiritual and social growth within their parish and school. I call upon Joanne Stashuk to present this award to Michael Rassi. The Director of Education Graduate Student Award is presented to a student who has consistently demonstrated positive social attitudes throughout his or her high school years, who has exemplified attitudes and behavior that reflect a positive Catholic spirit, and who has achieved a high academic average. I call upon Brenda Wilson to present the award to Chessie Nguyen. The Robert Curry Principals Award for Outstanding Contribution is our most prestigious award. Named after the first principal of St. Paul Catholic High School, it is presented to a student who has made an outstanding overall contribution to the school and who displays leadership, academic excellence, and participation in extracurricular activities. I now call upon Robert Curry, whose vision and philosophy helped to shape our school, to present the award to Chris Breen. The Governor-General's Academic Medal is presented in each Canadian secondary school to the student who achieves the highest academic standing upon graduation. I call upon Jeff Edwards, our principal, to present this award to Teresa Prothaker. A school is judged by the quality and performance of its students. St. Paul Catholic High School is well represented not only by these award winners, but also by all our graduates. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Clark, and congratulations to all our award winners. I am most pleased to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2013, who was elected by her classmates to represent them this morning. Would you please welcome Joanna Montero?
Good afternoon, special guests, families and friends, parents, and grads of 2013. It is a great honor to have been chosen as valedictorian, and I would like to thank the grads for giving me this opportunity. It is so easy for us to create bonds between one another. Accepting change is a different situation. It isn't always so easy. Writing this speech, you see, was very difficult because we have all created a bond between one another, and now I have to write about the change we will soon be facing. In the end, I spent 4 hours at my desk writing this. 3 hours and 30 minutes of it was just staring at a blank piece of paper. The other 30 minutes was me eating chips and writing the title. Yeah, nothing came to me. And you know what I realized? I cannot begin to write this speech without accepting the change of leaving St. Paul. Once you embrace it, though, you're capable of continuing with your head held high. And so, I did. Before we leave those doors today, I want you guys to remember the really long journey it took us to get here. Let me take you back to grade 7. Oh boy, now we thought we were the coolest kids out there because we had just graduated from grade 6 and we were going into a high school. Oh, we had this in the bag. But as soon as we got off those buses, we started from the bottom of the food chain. The babies of the school. The lowest of the lowest. But we didn't realize it. We continued to walk happily with our peer helpers who led us to the small gym. We would walk beside them with our backpacks over one shoulder because, you know, we were cool. Afterwards, we were divided into our homerooms and headed up to our classrooms. This was where the journey here at St. Paul began. It was also our first time having lockers. That was a big step. Some people had 5 shelves with 7 pencils hanging from their locker doors and 2 mirrors and other little gadgets you didn't even need in a locker. Others would just use, their clothes as shelves. Traveling around the school was another thing. Some of us were lucky enough to never get lost in the school, whereas others, not so much. As soon as you stepped into that high school hallway and the teachers would grill you, and so the students would grill you too, you knew at that very moment that you were starting from the bottom. On a high note, volleyball day was pretty cool. Our enthusiasm was overwhelming, but not as overwhelming as our first school dance. Now, the girls were very excited for this, you see. They came with their little dresses and their heels, or they would change into their nice shirts and skirts during lunch. The boys, on the other hand, they didn't care less. They couldn't care less. They would play tag in the gym while the dance was happening, or they would sit on the benches, or they would conveniently stand by the snack stand. Overall, grade 7 was a pretty good year. Meeting new people and the several entertaining events made it a great start. At the beginning of grade 8, we lost a very important member of the faculty of St. Paul. Mr. Adolph was a great man who was loved and respected by both teachers and students. His memory is still with us even to this day. Overall, grade 8 was the same as grade 7. I mean, we weren't at the bottom anymore, and we did have grad retreat. This was when we wrote our time capsules to the future grads of 2013. We wrote our future dreams and the memories we had made in grade 8. The biggest difference to grade 7, though, would have had to be the semi-formal. Yes, Midnight in Paris was our theme. The teachers, with help from the students, had built a huge Eiffel Tower in the middle of the foyer that kept falling over to one side, but it's okay because it was the thought that counts. So that was good. It was an overall fun night. The best part would have had to be that the teachers dressed up as waiters and waitresses, which was extremely convenient. Then came freshman year. Yes, we were at the bottom again, but that's all right. The fact that we could go wherever we wanted to at lunch made our days a little brighter. The classes were longer. Several of us fell asleep during them. There were also so many more events in high school than in grade 7 and 8. Volleyball day was even bigger and better. The sports teams became more competitive, but they had a special bond between them. They were more like a family. The teachers were pretty good too. It was easier to become close to a teacher in high school. These teachers influenced us in one way or another. There were also several school trips, which were very amusing. Then there was a semi-formal at Crown Plaza. This was no Midnight in Paris dance. Oh no, this was at a hotel with a DJ and no teachers as waiters. Of course, ever since then, semis have always been quite amusing. I mean, getting ready together with a group, taking pictures together, and heading there together became sort of like a tradition. So grade 9 wasn't too bad until exam time came. Oh, now let me tell you, some of us took exams pretty well. They took it easy. Whereas some of us, well, we were a nervous wreck. I mean, hundreds of desks in a gym with several teachers watching you, well, that's pretty intimidating. The highlight here was that we didn't have to carry the desks into the gym. The grade 8s did. So that was pretty comfortable. Got comforted. After exams, we rejoiced, and hey, we still do. After the wonderful summer was over, we had to come back. We were now in grade 10. This was a pretty uneventful year. I mean, we did have civics and careers, and history. That was a change. Either than that, grade 10 was a pretty easygoing year. Then, grade 11 hit us way too hard. For those individuals who wanted to become doctors, or were planning to go into the science field, this was the time where either you were prepared for the long and tiring journey, or your dreams were crushed by either chemistry or physics. Teachers kept telling us that universities would be looking at our grades now. So I guess we worked harder. Apart from our hard work, this was a time when people would be getting their G1s and G2s, and driving became the most efficient thing known to us. We were now together for around 5 years. Hanging out after school or on weekends created laughs and tears and embarrassing times. It wasn't over yet, though. We had one more year. We couldn't believe it then. We told ourselves, wow, next year we will finally be grads of 2013. And here we are now. That was fast, wasn't it? Grade 12 was our year. Apart from the fact that we were stressing to get into the right universities or colleges of our choice, it was a prime year. Prom was, well, unforgettable. Once May 24th came, it was as perfect as we all hoped. We laughed, we danced, we sang, and we were in fact infinite. For one moment, when we were all dancing at a Chateau Laurier, we became one. It didn't matter if we didn't know each other. It didn't matter who we were or what we did. At that moment, nothing really mattered. We became one whole family. There was a special bond that held us together as we were dancing and laughing. Unfortunately, everything comes to an end, and prom was over in a blink. Grad retreat was another highlight. We became kids running around and playing manhunt like it was grade 4 all over again. After that day, we learned some important tips on how not to play a Red Rover. A few weeks ago, we got our time capsules back from grade 8. As we read them, we laughed at the fact of how incredibly cheesy we were back then. We also realized how most of our goals we had set for us to do have been reached, or how much our interests have changed since then. St. Paul is home. You guys are the family in it. The sports teams with their struggles and victories and their inside jokes, the play productions and their casts becoming friends. Well, most of the time. The several trips there has been to France, New York, and the Dominican, and the several memories you have shared there. For those who haven't been at St. Paul for that long, thank you for making our family a little bigger and for creating memories with us. St. Paul has taught us how to embrace each other's differences and how to be there for each other. We might not have noticed it, but as a student here said, we have been there to support one another, always. And by saying this, he had captured the sense of the St. Paul community in every way, because it's true. Both its staff and its students have helped guided us to reach our goals and overall become a better individual to face the world out there. So, here we are now. We crossed the stage. We smiled big for the pictures and hoped that they didn't turn out terrible. Soon, we will be leaving the school for the last time. It's true, we don't know what will come across our paths, but whatever does, take it as an opportunity to become a better you. Also, don't forget the teachers. One teacher once told me, don't forget to say goodbye to the ones who have loved you as well, to the other people who have loved you as well. It might not seem like it at times, but they have been there and cared for us all along. Keep your head up, guys, and never lose faith, because it's commonly said, as one door closes, another opens. And remember, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only dream, but also believe. Anatole, France. Thank you, St. Paul, and you will forever stay golden in our hearts.
Thank you, Joanna. I now call upon Mrs. Carol Besco, chairperson of the St. Paul School Council, to make a presentation to Joanna. Sorry, Mrs. Carol Besco isn't here, so the presentation will be given by Kevin Conway. Thank you, Mr. Conway. I now call upon our chaplain, Joanne Stashuk, for a closing blessing.
So let us begin again in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Loving God, of beginnings and of endings, bless our St. Paul graduates as they complete their high school journey today. Inspire them to be true to themselves and to you as they choose from the many paths before them. Keep them ever mindful that they are loved and that your Spirit continues to walk with them. You know the dreams they treasure in their hearts and how much our world needs their hope and their vision. May they be peacemakers and justice seekers in whatever path they choose. May these young people be shapers of a world where all can live in true freedom, caring for each other and our earth. May they find the courage and support to live according to your vision shown to us by Jesus, your Son. St. Paul, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you, Joanne. This concludes our graduation ceremony, but before we close, there are a few details. Everyone is invited to a reception in the large gymnasium. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to the Parent Council for providing this wonderful food, and to the St. Paul Peer Helpers for hosting the reception. A special thank you to the Graduation Committee, chaired by Mrs. Kathleen Hache, for the organization of this year's graduation exercises. Our thanks also to our volunteers and to the sound and lighting crew. To our musicians, Catherine Lim and Danielle Cantel, a huge thank you. To avoid overcrowding in the foyer, we ask graduates to move directly to the gymnasium area to return your gowns and to meet your family and friends. Parents and friends, you are requested to please remain in your seats until all the graduates have left the auditorium. And a reminder to the graduates, please file out in the orderly recession you rehearsed 2 weeks ago. Mrs. Hache and Miss Boutel are watching because that's the kind of day it's been. Thank you and have a pleasant afternoon.
Daddy. That's put me in the right spot now. After the debacle of fears.